If you've ever walked in a room feeling like everyone is looking at you, whispering while judging you as you slowly make your way to your seat, you're probably experiencing what is called social anxiety. Many of us experience this once in a while, but a persistent feeling of fear of being watched and being judged by others may be a sign that you are experiencing a disorder. More than just shyness, social anxiety disorder or social phobia affects people to the point where it prevents them from doing certain things that usually could be easily overcome. Talking to strangers, eating in front of people, making eye contact are some common situations that become unbearable for us with social anxiety disorder. Avoidance of these social interactions start to take place and other areas in our lives soon become affected. This is when we need to take proper steps when our shyness has crossed over the line to the point where we need to seek help. Below are some tips that have been proven to help those experiencing social anxiety. Walking or running outdoors. Going outdoors may be difficult for someone experiencing social anxiety due to the possibility of running into someone we know or being exposed to people we might bump into. However, getting a bit of sunlight daily triggers our brain to release serotonin, which is helpful in decreasing anxiety. When taking a walk or running outdoors, choose a path that you feel comfortable with. Whether it's an isolated path or a place where there are other runners, you can slowly include this activity into your daily routine. Just make sure you still go out there. And if you're not yet ready to be interacting or starting conversations with anyone yet, a pair of headphones usually does the trick. Slowly set goals to interact. The problem with social anxiety disorder is when social interactions become unbearable. We tend to avoid these situations altogether. For us to be able to improve our situation, we must slowly set goals to interact or communicate with others. A good way to begin is by talking to people in which you hold the control of the conversation and you can leave at any time you want. For example, you can go to a store and ask the salesperson for details of a certain product. There's minimal pressure in this because they are there to assist you. They will do most of the talking and you will only need to stay as long as you can bear the interaction. Soon as you start feeling the anxiety coming, you can always say, "I'll think about it, thank you for the information," and slowly exit the place. The more we do this, the more we get used to these situations once again and slowly become more comfortable in interactions. Try to set goals as to the number and length of interactions you will engage with and work on it gradually day by day. Focus on the outside. With social anxiety, what happens is that we become focused on ourselves and we create an unrealistic interpretation of what's going on outside, usually based on fear. By actually focusing on the outside world, we remove the focus off ourselves. Use your senses and look into details as to what colors are outside in front of you, what texture do the things you see have, and what patterns do you see with them. Use your senses to observe, analyze, and focus. By doing this, we cut the cycle of worrying thoughts spiraling down leading to panic. We are able to divert our attention into something that is real, and we are snapped back to reality by focusing our minds into our surroundings rather than the worry we have in our minds. Relaxation techniques. There are many relaxation techniques we can apply not only when we are experiencing anxiety, but also as part of our regular routine. Some of the techniques we can apply are breathing, meditation, massage, yoga, or aromatherapy. You can also just play and listen to some music to ease the mind. Relaxation reduces and slows the heart rate, which helps in lessening the symptoms we feel when experiencing an attack. Relaxation slows our breathing rate, reduces stress hormones, eases muscle tension, and increases blood flow to different parts of our body. This keeps our body in natural balance and removes those factors that are contributory to anxiety. By practicing relaxation techniques, we are better equipped in preventing or managing our anxieties. Take care of yourself. When dealing with social anxiety disorder, there is nothing more important than taking care of yourself. It is easy to have many areas of our lives fall apart due to the effects of this disorder. But the moment we prioritize taking care of ourselves, our defense against this disorder becomes stronger. This includes getting a good amount of rest daily, more or less 8 hours, having a healthy diet and getting the proper nutrients, and regularly exercising to maintain being physically and mentally healthy. As we work on treating our social anxiety disorder, it is important that we make sure other areas of our lives are protected. Slowly adjust your self-concept. Our self-esteem plays an important role into why we are experiencing social anxiety disorder. By slowly readjusting our self-concept, we change the way we look at ourselves positively. Remember, the inner voice we have affects all areas we engage ourselves with. It is important that we analyze the manner in which our inner voice speaks to ourselves. Challenging this voice may be difficult at first, but by slowly changing the manner in which we communicate with ourselves, we can positively change the world's inside and outside of us. Be easy on yourself, stay in the present, be compassionate, and find ways that you can rebuild the trust and confidence you have about yourself. Prepare for challenging situations. One event can be an overwhelming experience for someone with social anxiety disorder. Instead of avoiding these events altogether, try breaking it down into smaller parts. Prepare for them ahead of time by envisioning the event, doing research on possible topics you can talk about, or visiting the actual venue to familiarize yourself with the surroundings. This may help you gain confidence and become less tense as you are now more familiar with the situation. For example, if you're going on a date with someone, try scouting the place where you will take your date. Learn about it and use them as conversation topics. If you're going for dinner, check out the menu to prepare beforehand what you will be ordering or what you can suggest to her. Other preparation to calm your nerves may include running a mile before you get ready or doing breathing exercise to help you relax. These are just a few tips you can use, but overall, preparation helps us envision the actual moment, thus allowing our body and mind to experience the situation relaxed and calm. Speak with someone who understands. It could be easy to just keep silent about suffering from social anxiety disorder, but speaking with professionals and others who are experiencing this disorder is a good approach to learn more about it, increasing our awareness on how to overcome it. We can join certain support groups, speak with our trusted friends or families, or consult with a professional by reaching out to them. Remember, social anxiety disorder is the #1 mental health illness in the world today. You are not alone, and millions around the world are experiencing it. There's plenty of hope, and there's no shame in reaching out. By doing so, we allow ourselves to move forward and in time be able to help others who are also in the same position as we are. We hope you liked this video and found the information in here useful in dealing with social anxiety disorder. Remember, you are not alone, and there are many things you can do to help you cope. Take responsibility and face it head on, one day at a time. If you liked this video and wish to see more like it, make sure you click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we post a new video.